Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a bit of a special episode. This is episode 2.5 because this match was supposed to be at the end of episode 2, but that episode ran a little long, as I said in the outro of the last episode. And what happened was we played this match, and it turned out during editing that I was in a pretty bad mood. The commentary was not very good. I was pretty grouchy. But it turned out that we lost anyway. So we had to re-record it. It took us about 6-7 hours of trying to beat the level properly. We couldn't do it properly. We had to cheese it. And because of that, you don't get to see pretty much any of the map, because we're standing in a specific spot cheesing it. So, in this video, you guys will get to see the map be properly played, even though it's not a winning attempt. But then, the second half of this episode is going to be the part where we win. The part that's actually, usable as far as the series goes, and progressing our playthrough.
All units, code black. Jen has a surface-to-surface missile aimed right at the Founder's Tower. We're evacuating it as fast as we can, but thousands will die if you don't stop that missile. We have no margin for error here. If they know we're onto them, they'll launch. We'll insert you stealthily by boat. Find a route to the destroyer and deactivate that missile. You must hack that thing before they fire it. Save Founder's Tower!
Mass freaking murder, man. Talk about biting the hand that feeds.
So this was their plan the whole time. All the peaceful protests. All the negotiation, just a smokescreen. We don't know that. They could be bluffing.
How much more proof do you need? Founder's Tower goes, takes a dozen other Pelgos with it at least. We're dealing with animals. They've seen us. They're onto us! Full throttle! Weapons free!
Damn it! Your primary route is blocked. Choppers are inbound. Forget about stealth. Just get to that missile. Engineers, repair that crane and open up a route. Move out!
Here's another beautiful looking map, I think. A little bit of Destiny vibes. There's some good areas in Destiny that look a bit like this.
They're building the main barricade. Stop them.
But I think one of the reasons why the story in this is so good is that
Enemy has deployed mines.
there's two sides to every story, right? And especially with everything going on,
Okay, I'll secure the area.
with everything going on, in the country right now, it's I think a lot of people forget that there's two sides to every story, and that more than one side can be legitimate, right? Just because one side has a good point doesn't mean that the other one doesn't, It's a lot more complex than just, one point of view for everything. So playing through the same campaign missions from either side, I think, is a nice illustration of how there's two sides to everything. Oh, that's not a good time to run out of ammo.
Attempting disguise. I need a medic here.
Revive yourself! Received!
Multiple enemies spotted. Grenade on the... I'll take...
Well, I gotta get used to the frustration of constantly dying in multiplayer again. It's been a long time since I've played multiplayer or anything for that reason.
Barricade. Stop them. Medic!
Tend to avoid multiplayer because playing with randoms is a plague. It's awful. We all know it, man. It's like if you don't have friends to play with, multiplayer is like the worst time of your life.
On the way.
I'm hurt! I need a medic!
Keep your head down. Revive yourself. Receive.
Enemy mines deployed.
It won't let me heal the guy. I'm looking right at him, and it won't let me heal him.
I've got the area!
Quality game.
I've got the area! They're taking our command post. Stop them!
Enemy spotted.
They've taken a command post. The enemy's taking a command post. Engineers, repair that crane. Main barricade destroyed. They've taken our command post. Recapture it. Multiple enemies spotted. Stand that.
Guess we're respawning again.
I'll cover the area. I'm down. They're building the main barricade. Stop them. Mine planted. Fire. They're building the main barricade. Stop them. 5 minutes remaining. I stand that. Sky successful. They're building the side barricade. Stop them. Sky's lost.
This is so much more fun to play than watch, guys. This is definitely fun. 100% fun.
Enemy mines deployed. They built the side barricade.
Great, my incompetent team didn't stop them from doing anything. Now it's gonna take like a minute to blow through any of it.
I've taken the house
This flank probably goes to their spawn and then I'll die to a turret.
I'll destroy the side barricade.
I'm changing mode.
I'm hurt.
Yeah,
I need a medic.
there's the other barricade.
They're building the main barricade. Stop them. I'll destroy the side barricade.
Nice. Enemy spotted.
Let's give this guy invulnerability.
Thank you.
I'll destroy. They're taking our command post.
Heal
Stop
him
them.
back.
They got me. Need a medic. They've taken our command post. Recapture it.
We really need an engineer to get in here.
Going for the health command post.
Got it.
Medium turret deployed.
I'll take care.
God.
Enemy has deployed mines.
It's me and one other guy versus the entire enemy team, because who knows where the hell the rest of my team is, but they're not doing anything useful.
Enemy mines deployed. I secure the area.
Because they're not on the objective.
They're building the main barricade. Stop them.
Side barricade destroyed.
2 minutes remaining. Engineers, repair that train. They're building the main barricade. Stop them. Friendly fire!
I'll repair the crane.
Multiple enemies spotted.
I'm changing back. I'll guard the area. I'm reloading.
I secure the area.
Multiple enemies spotted.
1 minute remains.
I peppered that wall. That wall ain't messing with nobody.
I'm gonna build.
Excellent. Your route is clear. Now, operatives, hack the missile control before it's too late.
Alright, we finally made some progress.
I'll cover the area.
I'm repairing the grid. Cover me. Light turret deployed. I stand guard. They're taking a command post. Stop them.
I'm reloading.
Bridge raised. They've taken our command post. Recapture it. Medic! 10 minutes remaining. I'm hacking the missile controls.
Enemy spotted. Multiple enemies spotted.
Medic! I'll secure the area. I'm down!
Multiple enemies spotted.
Enemy has deployed mines.
Feel like my accuracy wasn't too bad there, but still didn't hit anything.
Reloading.
Multiple enemies. I'll secure the area.
Enemy spotted. I'm going for the supply command post.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Down. I'm changing mag. I'll cover the area. Got it. Ah! I'm hurt. I need. Reloading.
The enemy's taking a command post. Supply command post. Captured. They've taken a command post. Got me. I need a medic. Bridge charge planted. They've removed the missile hypox. Plant another. Going for the health command post.
forgot to reload.
Operatives, hack that missile.
I'll raise that bridge. It'll give us another rhythm to the missile.
Enemy mines deployed.
Cancel that!
I don't feel like that should have worked. Some skinny little dude slid into me and threw me 30 feet. That makes sense.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Beautiful map, though. I actually really do like this map, and it's really annoying me that I can't enjoy it because this is just frustrating nonsense.
Multiple enemies spotted.
The enemy's taking a command post.
The area.
Revive yourself!
I'm planted.
I'm reloading!
Command post. I'm down. Enemy spotted.
The enemy's taking a command post. They've taken our command post. Recapture it!
Medic. I'll stand guard.
Enemy has deployed mines. Five minutes remaining.
Enemy marked. Go get.
Revive syringe deployed!
That's it. I'm planted. Bridge starts planted.
Look alive! Revive yourself! Sorry! They got me!
I'm going for this.
They lowered the bridge. The enemy's taking a command post. They've taken a command post. I'll secure the area.
That was an enemy.
Spotted.
I'm going for the health command post. Operatives, hack that missile.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to change classes. Because me just trying to protect my operatives and get them here isn't working.
Going for the health command post.
I'm down! Look alive! Revive yourself!
Going for the health command post.
Thank you!
I'm going for the supply command post.
Keep your head down.
2 minutes remaining.
I need a medic here.
I'll guard the area.
Yep. So, I'm not gonna be able to stay a medic. I'm gonna have to play a class that I have no perks for, because my teammates won't get on the damn objective.
I'll guard the area! Enemy has deployed mines. Guard for the head of command post. 1 minute remains. I'll stand guard!
I'm chasing man!
Enemy has deployed mines. I'll cover the area. 30 seconds. Reach raised! Going for the supply command post.
You don't even have to be that close to it, you just have to be within range.
They've removed the missile hypox. Plant another.
But I can't defend it by myself, because as you see there, they can just destroy it while I have my little
This is
tablet
over
out.
in 5,
So,
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going for the supply. It's launched! Did the founders evacuate the tower? Did they evacuate the tower? There's no time! Damn it! Your primary route is blocked. Choppers are inbound. Forget about stealth. Just get to that missile. Engineers, repair that crane and open up a route. Move out.
alrighty, so this match we have to do a post commentary.
Building the side barricade. Stop them. Multiple enemies spotted.
I'm recording this a couple days later
Enemy mines deployed.
because this was our 11th attempt to do.
Mine planted. I'm sorry.
This was our 11th attempt to do this mission.
Health boost on the way. They built the side barricade.
This mission is impossible on this difficulty unless you cheese it.
The main barricade.
We
Stop
spent
them.
about 6 hours trying to do it legit, and then we couldn't, so this round we just cheesed it, the second objective. So the footage isn't the most fun to watch, but, you know, we had to get the win. So we're doing a post commentary for this one. And we're trying to push through this this main gate here so that we can get to the first objective.
The enemy's taking a command post.
As an engineer, we need to repair the crane, but it's very difficult because they can build this wall, the main barricade, right here, and it takes us quite a while to be able to destroy it.
Mine, I'll take care of the grid.
And they spawn very close to the objective. The resistance tends to spawn almost right next to the objective, and then we spawn a considerable distance away. So you'll see parts like this where I'm just mowing down people, and there's just a continuous flow of enemies because they spawn so close to the objective. It's a difficult one to take. And once you're on the objective, there's no good cover either. So it's a very... Well, there's a lot of missions in this game that are very one-sided. They're incredibly lopsided. The balance is not great. But this is one of the worst. especially in campaign mode where the AI need to do something.
They're building the main barricade. Stop them.
So we had to switch off of medic for this one, because we had to be engineer for this cheese to work. And because this objective requires an engineer to do it, so it's a lot easier for us to try to get on the objective and just pray than it is for us to defend the bots while they, you know, hopefully do the objective. You know, even though we managed to get this one, it was still not a easy match. But it is the most difficult one in the game, as far as I'm aware. So, you know, we got the hardest one out of the way. And that's not really a spoiler, because, like, of course we complete the mission. Like, I wouldn't upload, you know. Like, we can't continue if we didn't complete it, so, like, I'm not gonna upload a loss. But yeah, as you can see, it takes quite a while to repair it. It's a very slow repair, and I'm just kind of stuck here, hoping that I don't get shot. As you can see from the dots on the minimap, they flood in from a hallway, like, right in front of the objective, and they all just funnel down constantly. Yeah, there's no cover. The spot that I'm in right now is the only cover on the objective. Like, one person can crouch and hide behind it right here. You know, but as you can see, my team can't really defend me for very long. It's just up to the enemies to decide whether they're going to shoot me or not. But this is by far the easier objective on this map. This is a beautiful map, though. I keep stumbling over every single word. This is my third post-commentary of the day. My voice is pretty shot. But I gotta get them done. I got a lot of stuff to do this week, so I gotta get them knocked out tonight. But this is a beautiful map. This map reminds me a lot of the shipyard in Destiny, which I love Destiny. Destiny's great. Destiny 1, that is. I'm not as big of a fan of Destiny 2. But I love Destiny 1. This map reminds me a lot of Destiny, and I think it's one of the more beautiful maps in the game. I think the maps that take place in the Resistance part of the arc tend to be more beautiful to me. I'm a fan of, like, the ruined, abandoned aesthetic. They just keep trying to build this main barricade, which is a great hindrance to us, because it takes us 30 seconds. When you plant the charge on it, the charge takes 30 seconds to explode. So, however long it takes you to get the charge on there, also if they, you know, they can jump down and, you know, get around the wall to kill you and defuse the charge and everything. So, like, if they get those walls up, it's hard to make any progress, which is something that tends to happen a lot. As you can see, my teammates can't really defend me while I'm on here. I'm just crouching and praying.
They damaged your turret.
But we do go ahead and get it here. Oh. Not yet.
I'm going for the house command post.
Whoops, we almost get it. We'll get it soon enough.
They destroyed your turret. Multiple enemies spotted.
I am not very good at the whole post-commentary thing, I don't think.
Stop them.
I'm reloading.
They're building the main barricade. Stop them.
Enemy spotted.
You know, we're playing a little risky there, because we really need to just stop them from getting that wall up, because it is a very big hindrance that's very difficult to get around. Especially if your team can't defend the charge. Generally, the only person to defend the charge is the bot that planted it, and he usually loses the fight.
Rain repair.
So, but we got the crane.
Operatives, hack the missile control before it's too
Got
late.
that out of the way. Now we are on to the second objective, which is pretty impossible without
Nearly taken
this
the
cheese
objective.
strat.
Prepare for new orders.
So, we're running over here to the right because a lot of the guys will try to funnel over
Enemy's
here
taking a command.
and get this command post.
I stand guard.
We're not the medics, so we can't pick ourselves back up, unfortunately. But we have to be the engineer because we need our turret to help us with this cheese setup that we're attempting.
Wait for the supply command post. Breach raised.
You're gonna see a lot of this run,
Enemy spotted.
just through here and back to that side part. This mission
Going for the supply
was
command
awful.
post.
Like I said, it took me 6 hours or so. It was like my 11th attempt here.
Planted. Capturing the supply command. Supply command post captured. I'm gonna build an MG nest. The enemy's taking a command post. I'm building an MG nest. They've taken our command post. Recapture it. They've removed the missile hypods. Plant another.
We're completely avoiding the actual objective here. Because being on the objective actually doesn't help us in this instance. Okay, so here's the strat. The cheese is we gotta put our turret here because they spawn right to our right, and I don't know if I walk over there and like look at it to be able to show you exactly where they spawn. But the cheese is that they spawn just to the right of here, and the objective is just to our left, on the other side of
Enemy
that
spotted.
wall to our left, like where that pipe is in front of us, like the one in the distance. There's a ramp there, and that's where the objective is. So they spawn just to the left of us, or to the right of us here, and they run in front of us towards the objective. And this cheese strat is essentially we just need to distract them. So between our LMG and our placed turret that we get down, our entire job here is to just keep them looking at us. Even if we can't kill them, like the more time that we keep them looking at us and off the objective, the higher chance that our bots actually make it to the objective to complete it. Because you won't see it in this video. I don't believe that I ever actually go to the objective in this video. So you'll see the objective when we play the other half of the map. When we do the resistance side of the campaign, you'll probably see it. Unless we win on the first objective. But we'll have to see. But yeah, so we just have to distract them. Because they spawn right next to the objective, and there's no cover on the objective. Our guys have to hack it, you have to stand there with the hacking tool in your hand, so you can't defend yourself while you're hacking. And there's no cover on the objective. It takes them maybe 7 seconds to run from spawn to the objective. It takes us 40 seconds maybe to run to the objective from our spawn. So it's pretty impossible to defend someone for long enough for them to hack. And the hack takes just as long, if not longer, than the repair did. So you have to stand there with even less cover than... And I wasn't teabagging, I was trying to avoid getting shot in the face. To try to live a little bit longer. But yeah, so the whole strat is that we have to try to get behind that pipe, get our turret down, and then just distract them. And just keep them off of the objective and focused on us. And then we just pray that our team can do the objective while the enemy is not there. And this is the only way that I've ever found to be able to get it done. and I'm pretty sure that I also looked it up. I also looked it up afterwards, and this is like the only strat that I saw anyone talk about. But I just happened to find this strat because I just randomly walked over here one time and I noticed how all of them were just kind of like honing in on me. I guess it's because you're so close to their spawn that they like auto-detect you or whatever because they're AI. Even if you are a operative, I think it's called, and you can disguise yourself as an enemy, they'll still shoot at you if you're like this close to their spawn. But we're just gonna, so this is the whole game, essentially. It's us running to this spot and then us sitting here shooting at people, trying to keep their focus on us so that my team can actually get it done. And it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it's the only way I've been able to figure out how to actually complete this.
The enemy's taking a command post. I'll stand guard.
You know, so this half of the episode's maybe the least exciting out of all of the episodes. Although the middle of episode 3 is a rough game for us. It was pretty bad.
Going for the supply command post.
But this one's probably the most, or the least interesting. The most uninteresting. Even though it's not the worst game we had.
Enemy flag!
They damaged your turret.
But we had it up to 19% there, and then dropped down to 13 because they got onto the objective and pushed us off. Now we've got somebody back on it, getting a little bit of progress. Although a couple of them made it through, so the progress is halted at the moment. Pretty sure this one comes down to the wire, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of our matches tend to come down to the wire, actually. I feel like that's intentional. Like the AI puts off doing the tasks until you start running out of time to create some sort of tension or something.
Ammo restocked!
Just what I need. I'll stand guard. Operatives, lock that missile.
Enemy spotted! Multiple enemies spotted!
We got our operatives back on there. We're up to 49% now.
Enemy spotted!
I wish the soldier would run by a little more often to give me ammo, but
Ammo
sometimes he does a good job, sometimes he doesn't run back for well too long. But I tried to do this with the soldier for that reason, but your turret does a lot of the work here, so maybe it's possible with the soldier to give yourself ammo and just not have the turret, but this way it worked out for us.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Enemy spotted!
I'll guard the area.
Enemy spotted!
Our guys have managed to get back onto it, and we're making some progress again.
Multiple enemies spotted!
Operative down.
Enemy spotted.
This is one of those times where we need the soldier to do an ammo run. Because our shotgun's not doing anything at that range. And here he comes. My man, helping me out.
I'm changing the mag.
2 minutes remaining.
Operative down.
I'll secure the area.
Enemy spotted.
My aim was all over the place right there. As you'll notice, I'm much better at long-distance shooting than I am at close quarters. My accuracy in close quarters is not great.
What the hell is he still launching? Citron!
Ran out of time, sir. Best we could do was hack the self-destruct. Don't worry, and let's float harmlessly out over the sea.
Damn it, Seahawk 3, get out of there!
Going down! Going down! We got...
And there you have it. Was not a very exciting round, but we had to do what we had to do to get it done so we could get on to the exciting rounds. They'll probably push us back to the second objective when we do the resistance side of it, so you'll more than likely get to see this objective played. But that's the end of this one today. So I hope you still enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I'll have part 3 up next Thursday. Soon enough, we will start the resistance side of the campaign. And then you'll get to see all the parts that we didn't get to see from us, being off to the side and cheesing like that, or any of the times where we were on the defense and stopped them from pushing deeper. We'll get to see those sides of it, that side of the story, their motivations and everything, in the second half of the series. But without wasting any more time, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.